All right, all right, all right. What's going on? Welcome in. Let's rock and roll. Got to adjust the screen, and the Dolphins are kicking off. They have no pregame. They just hop right into the game. They weren't even mentioning anything. So the Bears returning it to the 23-yard line. All right. Let me get the vertical side going. Computer's acting slow. Sorry, people. There we go. Okay. There we go. We got the Dolphins and the Bears rocking and rolling in action. Let's go. Let me just get this up and... All right. Here we go. All right. So Tyson Bagent starting the quarterback for the Bears. They're at the 25-yard line in the shotgun, running back to the right. Bagent takes the snap and throws over the middle. Well covered. Incomplete. Colston Loveland, the tight end, who was taken before Tyler Warren. So number 84, Colston Loveland. I would have been happy with the Colts getting him. But, yeah, taken away early and letting the Colts get Warren. All right, so incomplete to be 2nd and 10 for Tyson Bagent, son of a arm wrestler world champion from years ago. Bagent with pressure, fake pressure, gobbled up by two Dolphins and sacked back at the 18-yard line. Gobbled him up. Bam, it'll be 3rd and like 16 after that one. Smashing him. What up, Giants fan? Can't control life. Richard Carr is here. Bundy AM. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the early peoples. The bots are nice and early. Welcome in, bots. Glad to have you. Just kidding. You're the worst. You're the worst, bots. The worst. All right. Just got to get a couple things going because no time. And chucks it down over the middle. Hits Loveland all the way out to the 28. Check, check, check down. And the Bears go 3 and out. And we'll have to punt it away. All right. Come on. Everything's working slowly today. I've been up since a little over 4 o'clock. And these things are going slow. Come on, technology. You should be way faster than me. I have been up and working hard. Well, I guess you've been working hard with me. Well, you've been here with me. Technology. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Dolphins! And punts it away from the 17. Foomp. And returning from the 23, past the 30, 34, 35, 36 to the 43-yard line. All right, all right, all right. So Bears have it for the first time today. First offensive possession. Mike McDaniel, the 4th year as the head coach for the Dolphins. I didn't even go into detail on any of that. Mike McDaniel, head coach. Frank Smith, the offensive coordinator. Anthony Weaver, the defensive coordinator. And the special teams guy in charge is Craig Ankerman. All right, all right, all right. Think we have everything just about set up. All right. Play fake. No. They blow this dead. Okay. I thought they did hand it off up there, but they're blowing it dead because the flag's on the play. Yeah. Illegal formation. Or maybe they let that play run. They didn't blow it dead, but the cameraman did not stay with it. Send them back. 5 yards. What up, Brent? What's happening? Not rooting for the toilet seats? The toilet seats. What? What? You bite your tongue. Dan Studio showing up and showing out. Welcome in, Dan Studio. Welcome in. All right, and bam. Okay. We just about have everything rocking and rolling. Tua in the pistol. Probably only going to have one possession. Runs in the middle to the 42. So about 5 yards on the run there. Think it was the A-chain, but couldn't tell. They didn't even show us. Go Bears. Da Bears. Da Bears. Hopefully I don't do that all day. Technology is not liking me today. Come on. It's so slow today. You know what's not slow? The bots. In the pistol. 2nd and 10. Go. Goes up top on the end around and works his way for 2 to the 45-yard line. Going up top. I don't know who that was. I'm trying to find out who that was. I don't know who it was. He's not on my list. Why is he not on my list? Washington? Oh, Taj Washington. My bad on the end around. The one guy I didn't have the number on my list. 3rd and 8 for the Dolphins. Motion going up top. And Tua checks it down over the middle on the slant to the 49. Washington again. And that's a 3-and-out for the Dolphins. And they will have to punt it away. Bam, bam, bam. After the Lions game, you hope all the players come out healthy. I hear you. Come on. I think we should be good. 4 minutes into the first, still no score. First possession for the Dolphins, ending in a punt. Oh, no, just kidding. They're going for 4th and 3, or so they say. Lining up. Tua takes a snap. They are going for it. Looking down low, hits his man. First down to the 45. The drive stays alive. No punt needed. Washington again. Man, oh man. Washington, apparently. Come on. Come on. Why is technology now? It's in slow motion. All right. It's okay. Patience. All right, Tua. Tua. 1st and 10 in the pistol yet again. We're out there in Chicago. Hands it off up top, and A-Chain driving for about 6er. 6 on the run. The A-Chain coming through. They gave him a 6er. We are covering the Saints and the Chargers after this as the 4th and final stream of the day. We are halfway done. We covered 2 European League football games, and now the NFL preseason has begun. This is my 2nd game for the preseason. 3rd one coming up next. All right, at the 39-yard line, the Dolphins in their teal pants and white jerseys, throwing it up top and incomplete. And the Bears in their traditional white pants, black jerseys, white lettering, a little bit of orange on their helmets. Their black and orange helmets with the big C on there. They need to have a big bear on there. That'd be sweet. But they don't. It's just a C. Smash them free subs. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's cool. We got this. And bringing an extra man, swings it up top on the 5-yard out and gets it. Anthony Richardson wouldn't have it, but geez Louise, Washington again with a catch and first down. Just cover Washington. Tua, Washington. That's all they got. All they got. This game is on NFL Network, people. NFL Network. This game and the next game back to back. Right here, right now with the Rhino Nation. All right, here we go in the shotgun. Run back to the left, hands it off, running it down low, cuts in, and then trying to bounce to the outside. 10, 12 yards on the run. A-Chain to the 23. A-Chain to the 23. The bots are back in town. What up, Lou? Welcome in. Welcome back. All right, there we go. Put slow mode on so they can only comment every 3 seconds. So it won't be ridiculous. At least I don't think it will. Fakes the handoff, pitches it to the outside, a little jet sweep to Washington, and breaking tackle and fumbles it out of bounds. Fumbles it backwards out of bounds. He would have been like a yard short, but they lost 4 yards on that fumble around the outside. Man, oh man. The bots are back in town. Surprise, Caleb didn't play at least one drive. He'll probably be later in the preseason. Probably the last game. What up, Terry? It says, go Bears, go. Go Chicago. All right, inside the 20-yard line. In the pistol, Tua hands it off, gobbled up, and nothing there. Nothing. What up, Hawkins? Go Fins, go. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Already going really fast. Love me some football. Love me some, well, I don't love me some preseason, but it is going quickly. Love football. But preseason is just a little crazy. They'll probably chop another game soon, go from 3 preseason games down to 2, and add another regular season to go up to 18. And they need to add in a bye when they do that, so that every team gets 2 byes when in the 18-game season. Sliding over the middle, nice grab, hits him in the hands, well done. First down to the 8. Nice little catch there by Washington. That was Malik Washington. Taj Washington's the guy that's been tearing it up, number 6. That's number 7, Devin Washington. And of course, the first guys they got to go to is Washington and Washington. So Malik Washington's number 7, Taj Washington's number 6. Like number 17 on the stream for Dr. Delay. And Bundy's back as well. They wait till the last preseason game for the starters just to get in sync. Bye. Sorry. All right, from the 8, hands it off. And grinds through to the 1. Jaylen right on the carry, just short of the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Thanks for the sub. Moving on up 1 at a time. Appreciate it, people. Thank you for joining the Rhino Nation. 86 subs away from 3K. You've been lurking the whole time. Yep, I know. I just feel like shouting people out and saying welcome back and all that jazz. You've just been busy around the house. I hear you. Me too. But mostly in this office. Streaming football. All right, from the twofer under center. And hands up the middle, trying to find room. And the Bears wrap him around the waist and bring him back. So from the 2 to the 1, it'll be 3rd and goal. Sewell with the stop. Not getting in there. 3rd and goal. Not today, right? That ain't right. You ain't getting in. Right is not in there. The bots on the other side. I got to do that on the other side as well. I'll keep it on there. Vertical side will be fine. We'll just have to chop them down. Those dang bots. They are so bad. Yeah, I made them have to only chat every 3 seconds. So sorry, people. If you want to chat faster than every 3 seconds, got to limit those crazy bots. Hands off again in the middle. Pounding it through and stuffed. Runs into the Chicago brick wall. It'll be 4th and goal. They can't break through. Not gonna happen, Dolphins. Keep pounding the rock. They go right and right and right. And that equals a left. Right into the ground. Left, right, in. Never mind. It's too early. Too tired. Still waking up. Crazy bots. Those crazy flipping bots. All right, 4th and goal. Going for it. Go ahead. Run it again. Tua. Hands it up again. Hit behind the line. Stopped. Nonstop. Run. Stuffed. Boom. Flexing his muscles. Dennis Allen. And his defensive front holding strong. Oh, baby. Butterfly is back in the building. What's going on? Bow. Unbelievable. No score for the Dolphins. Can't punch it home. Ben Johnson and his defensive front holding strong. We'll also mention Declan Dogle is the offense coordinator for the Bears, and the special teams coordinator is Richard Hightower. Just in case you guys were wondering about the Bears. The Bears. All right, I got to go do that setup for the vertical side as well, because the bots are going nuts over there. Let me go and adjust that as well. The slow mode. Alright, we'll put slow mode on the vertical side as well, so that those bots are not just completely ridiculous. Oh, silly NFL bots. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Have the mods time him out. Oh, Cook suits up today. Declines to play, but he suits up. He wants the money. That's what Bundy was talking about before. Stafford's going to participate in individual drills. Coming back from his little injury. So he'll be back in action Monday. Get a little game time in. A little practice. Yep. The bots are football freaks. They love it. They love it. They love themselves some football. It's true. They love it so much. Why don't you marry it? I'm sorry. How are the quarterbacks looking? Bajent didn't really do anything yet. And Tua, it's been like so many runs, ends arounds, and just, yeah, it's not much passing yet there, Dr. Delay. Nothing much. I mean, Tua is Tua. He's going to be who he is. We'll see Zach Wilson and Quinn Ewers later, see if they do anything. Quinn Ewers from Texas that started ahead of Arch Manning. But Bajan back out there for round 2, starting his own 4, going right to left. Motion up top goes Devaney and runs it up the middle and stuffed. Nothing. The bots obviously want to become moderators. They've been with me for years, those bots. So they're gonna get a wrench soon. Those bots want a wrench. They want wrench status. Well, we got a bunch of moderators in here now. Carr, Butterfly, Delay, Giants fan. Those bots don't stand a chance. Second and Niner in the shotgun at the goal line. And throws it down low to Devaney. Devin to the Devaney. Gets to the 11. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Duvernay. Day to the ver to the nay. Quinn, how can you forget? You can't forget that little guy. I thought there was a chance that the Colts were going to go and target him. But they went Riley Leonard instead. 3rd and 4, no running back needed. Bajan up top, too high off the hands, nearly intercepted after the deflection. Incomplete. Going to Luther Burden, the third. Sorry, not the second. Not the first. Not a junior, not a senior. Luther Burden, the third. Can't get up there high enough to make that play. Incomplete. Adios there, Carr. Deuces. See you later on, Richard. Appreciate you hanging out for so long. I will catch you later, Delay. Appreciate it. And we got another subscriber. Hopefully it's not a bot. It could be bots, and they might disappear later. Returning from the 34, going up top, 40 back the other way, to the 45-50, jump to their own 49, just short of the 50, as we have 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Maybe I shouldn't get too excited if we get the subs, because it could just be the bots thinking they have to subscribe and then attack. But we'll see. We shall see. Quinn was sweating. He was the last of the draft. Was he actually Mr. Irrelevant? I know he's 7th round. I wasn't sure if he was the last official pick. But that's cool. He might have been Mr. Irrelevant. Thank you, Butterfly. We put the bots in slow motion. We put the bots in the corner. That is what we do. Yeah, I guess at the end of the first, I'll have to put on some food so I can eat at halftime. That's what we'll have to do. RC, what's going on? What's happening? RC in the building. Another mod. 1 mod, 2 mods leave, and 1 mod comes on in. Thanks, RC. We need you. We need you. The bots are relentless. I put them on a 3-second timer. So they can't get much. They strike once, and then they're getting ready to strike again. Gotta shut them down. Shut those bots down. The bears are easily accessible for you. Nice, nice, nice. It's the bear necessities. La 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 la. What up, Philly? What's going on? Sorry, we got some bots all around. Philly on the vertical side. What's happening? And I gotta go slow mode with those bots. Sorry, peoples. Just the way it is. It's just the way it is. The bots are Rhino. They're everybody crazy. They're just ridiculous. They are ridiculous. I just don't want to go subscriber mode only. It's not good unless you got tons and tons of people. So they'll get one little chatter in there, and then you gotta slam those bots hard. Slam them down. No Caleb, but Tyson Bagent is here. Let's go. Let's do some arm wrestling. Let's do a little over the top, RC. Over the top. Moderation, desperation. RC in charge. All right, Dolphins at their own 49, going left to right on the Bears logo, on the big C. The big orange C throws it down low. Can't complete the pass. Little too short. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, we got Zach Wilson out there. Tua's night is done. Who is 89? He's not on my roster either. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got 12 wide receivers. And a bunch of tight ends, but don't know who 89 is. All right, Zach Wilson. Bust. Overrated. You're a loser. Sorry. Oh, nice pass by Wilson. Bringing the tackle to 30. 25-20 to the 15. There we go. That was a nice throw by Wilson. Boom, boom, boom. And that is Westbrook Akine on that 36-yarder. Nice. Kick him to the curb. Bow. What up, Charles? Welcome in, welcome in. Butterfly's ready. Butterfly's ready. What up, Fax? Watch out for your Falcons this year. The Dixon Way covers all those games. But Falcons could be good. Bijan Robinson. That guy is Marshall Faulk 2.0. Love me some Marshall Faulk. Runs it with right end stuffed. Gets nothing. What's going on, Fax? What's up, Kaplan? Go Pack, go. They should be good. They got some nice rookie wide receivers. We'll see how they develop as well. What up, Yeep? Who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? I want to see the Lions and the Bills. That's what I want to see. Is that going to happen? Probably not. But that would be nice. That would be nice there, Yeep. So, we shall see. Football is just beginning, baby. Just beginning. Washington going up top. Malik Washington throws it to Malik. Juking to the 10, to the 7 out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 2 after the 9-yard catch and run. You're watching the Bears and Dolphins and also the Lynx and the Liberty. Watch out, RC. Who do you guys have? Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? Let us know on the vertical side. Let us know. Sorry for the slow mode. Those bots must be held in check. Go Raiders go, says Can't Control Life. Butterfly says go Lions. Fair enough. Lions should win the division. Packers should be a wild card behind them, behind those Lions. Vikings, I don't think, make the playoffs. And is that the end of the first quarter? End of the first quarter, no score. I'll be back in a minute. Must run, put on food to have at halftime. Be back in a moment. Alright, so that should be ready for halftime. So no time to waste, people. No time to waste. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Falcons. You want the Falcons to win the Super Bowl? Probably. Well, they should win that division. They should take that division. They just got to watch out for the Buccaneers. Daniel Smith on the vertical side is a Bears fan. Just praying for an 8 or 9 win season. That might be a little high. Might be a little high. I would just hope that Caleb Williams really steps up for the Bears. And you can have 10 to 12 years as a top-notch quarterback. So that's what you want to see. Don't count on the playoffs, but some serious growth from Caleb would be huge. You know, you don't want to see Caleb as a bust. It's only 1 year. You never know. Falcons going to win the Super Bowl. Bijan MVP, I would love that. I would love to see Bijan as MVP. That guy is fun to watch. Definitely fun to watch. The bots are trying to take over. Not going to let them happen. The Chiefs are going to be 2026 Super Bowl champions there, Terry. All right. Here we go. Back in action. Right to left. Wilson going to the back of the end zone. Almost makes a sweet grab. And they're getting flags at the back of the end zone. So might be a pass interference. Going to Eskridge. Can't hang on. And it is pass interference. Oh, man. Pass interference on the Bears, number 37. Oh, he definitely got around the left shoulder, and almost made the one-handed grab, and almost brought it in there. Man. Eskridge almost had that touchdown, but it's 1st and goal at the 1. Here we go. In the I formation. Motion. Strong side up top. Hands it off. Gobbled up. Oh, no, the Dolphins are celebrating. Sorry, I'm like, what are they celebrating about? He didn't get in. He did not get in. There was Alexander Madison on the run. Did he duck underneath and get in? I didn't see him. No, he's short. Yeah, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, people. Good luck, facts. Facts over personality. Hey-o. All right, under center, single back. Motion goes Westbrook-Akine and fakes the handout. Wilson rolling down low. Swings it out to his receiver, but bounces it to him. It would have been a touchdown. Oh, man, he was trying to hit his tight end, Tanner Connor, who was open. And can't get it. Brutal. That should have been a touchdown there, Westbrook. That is why you're a backup. You got to complete those passes. The last chance for Zach Big Mac Wilson. I don't think it's his last chance. He'll still get more of a chance because he could be like on the Sam Darnold trajectory or Geno Smith. And high snap, hands in the middle. And he might have crossed the plane underneath. I think he's just... No! One zebra says touchdown. 3rd and goal. Just sneaks underneath. Gets the ball across the plane for a touchdown for Madison. 6 points on the board for the Dolphins. Celebration time. Dolphins got him. Got him. Boom, boom, boom. Dolphins strike first here in the second quarter. Bang. 6 points on the board. Touchdown time. Let's go. What up, McCool? Welcome in. McCool is back, and Steve from New Hampshire has arrived. Welcome in, gentlemen. Welcome in. NFL preseason. Extra point up and good. 7-0. Dolphins on top. All right. Here we go. He did not cross, or did he? He did. Just made it. All right, people, they hit the commercial. You hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. Help this algorithm push the Rising Rhino in the right direction. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel. And because we cover all that is football. We cover the UFL, CFL, European League of Football, college football, and the NFL, starting with preseason and covering all the primetime games, all the overseas games, all the Colts games, and the best game before or after the Colts. This is what we do. This is this channel. And then we'll mix in hockey and basketball after the Canadian Football League ends. And, yeah, we'll cover some Broncos. Oh, sorry, not Broncos. We'll cover some of those games for football. But we'll cover the Nuggets and the Avalanche on top of all this football. The Rhino Shuffle time, baby. I get more water, too. Must get more water. But I can last for a little while. I still have a third. You're waiting on your Cowboys versus the Eagles on the opening night. Is that the Thursday game? I think Chiefs are on Friday. I think that's a Thursday game. Is that the first game? Fins fans, rise up. Rise and ride on up. What's going on, Ash? What's up, Ash? Welcome in. Sorry I have rise up. Yeah, I have slow mode on because those bots are ridiculous. So... sorry that you can only chat every 6 seconds on the vertical side. But the bots are the worst. But welcome in. The Dolphins with a nice little drive with Zach Wilson. And Madison with the run up the middle to finish off with the touchdown. I need to cover hockey. I'm gonna cover Avalanche hockey. I can only cover so much with all the football I do. Like, I mapped out the schedule, but we're talking about, 4 to 10 games a month. 4 to 10 a month, depending on the month. Oh, Terry got a little friendly fire because of the bots. So Terry's back. Eagles are probably going to win the Super Bowl again? We hope not. It's hard to win back-to-back, man. But they will be a force to be reckoned with in the NFC East and the NFC. Lions and Eagles. The Rams could be a little dark horse, I think. The Rams, dark horse. Ooh, Jaden Reed is going to possibly miss week 1 for the Packers. And returning to the 20 for the Bears, not much room for DuVernay. DuVernay! Man, oh man. Falcons ain't winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Colts are in rough shape for the last 7 years there, PG. They're in rough shape. They have a good team, just no quarterback. And no matter how good of a team you have, if your quarterback sucks, it's not looking good. It's way different since the Ravens won the Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer And runs at the middle, cutting, breaking the tackle, first down. And 14 yards on the run to the 34-yard line. Nice little scamper there. Kayo Manangai. Manangai is the guy on that one. Manangai. Manangai. Is that how you say it? Manangai. Manangai. Had his name spelled wrong. And hands it to Manangai again and only gets 3 on that one. Manangai. I left out that second end. I thought it was Managai. Manangai. Crazy name. You really want the Bills? But it won't happen, says Terry. Premium is back. What's up? Premium is back in the building. Good stuff. 7-0 Dolphins. 2 minutes into the second quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. Under center. Bajan, play action fake. Rolling out to the right. Booting. Wants to go deep. Nothing there. On the run. Running for a first down. It is close to the sticks. 6 or 7 on the run. They might just give it to him. And they do. Eagles going to be 12-5, says the RC. 12-5 record. Who's going to beat the Eagles? Commanders will probably get one of the two. One of the two when they play each other. Mongoose Bike Rider. What? Coach should start Daniel Jones and groom Riley Leonard. I hear you. I'll get to the rest in a second. Throwing it deep up top. And wide open. Hits his man for a first down. Devernay coming through. Let's see. Anthony Richardson lost faith of fans and the city from when he removed himself from the game when he tapped out. They can gain that back. It's early in his career. Richardson will be a career backup. It's possible. You know, maybe he could be like a fidget guy, like a Taysom Hill for the Saints. I don't know. They're still hoping they can groom him here in year 3. He's only got 15 starts in the NFL in the 2 years because he's been so injured. Runs in the middle for about 5, approaching the 30. Manangai on the carry. Oh, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back.
What have I done?
You're hoping the Patriots can win more than 8 regular season games. Nope, not going to happen. They got to see some growth from Drake May, but they should get smashed by the Dolphins and the Bills in that division. I mean, maybe if they steal a couple from the Jets, but 8 seems like a little high for the Patriots. What up, JM? Yep, it hurts. The last 7 years have sucked. And throwing it up top, hits his man yet again, Devernay. Gets about 7 or 8 on that reception. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I've been a fan since 94. We had plenty of good years for the Colts. But here we are. 2019 to 2025. Rough shape, man. Rough shape. It sucks when you're like, man, I miss the days of Phillip Rivers as the starting quarterback of the Colts for that 1 year. Terrible. Over the middle, off the hands. You got to make that catch. A little high, a little outside, but it still pounded you in the hands. Make that catch. Smythe, sorry, not Smythe. What's his name? Weiss. Weiss with that dropper. No, it was Smythe. I was right the first time. My bad. Thought I was wrong. Smythe. Yeah. Silly me. My bad. Switch the team. Smythe. Makes me think of Patty Smythe. Anyway, moving on. And throws it down low. Hits his man at the 30 to the 28. First down. Got him. Boom. Move those chains. Burden coming through with a first down. Let's go. Bajan on target on that throw. Nice one. Dropping that right in there. Wide open. Hit him. Got him. The Pats are a 9 or 10 team. 9 to 10 win. Okay. we'll see. We shall see, JM. We shall see. We'll see how well Drake May steps on up and runs it up the middle. I haven't checked out their full-on schedule, but in that division, they beat the Jets. They're not beating the Bills and the Dolphins. But we'll see if it's an improvement, a step up from May. Maybe they get there. Stays as is. They're not getting there. If he regresses, not even close. I wouldn't say I'm delusional, but maybe I'm slightly different from your pick. AFC East is trash. And the Pats, yeah, see, I got to check the Pats' schedule to see what easy games they have. And runs it up the middle for a first down. Monangai with the carry, moving the chains. Eagles play Kansas City, Detroit, Bills, and Rams this season. They play some top-notch teams. You have a sweet Marvin Harrison autograph number 3 of 5. Senior? Marvin Harrison Sr.? That's awesome. Even if it's Marvin Harrison Jr., that's amazing. Who is the Colts quarterback this year? We don't know. Whoever it is, it's not going to be good. Runs it up the middle, breaking the tackle with a spin maneuver, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Man, oh man. Yeah, whenever you win the division, you always play the top of the division, so that always kicks up the schedule the following year. Always kicks it up. I'm guessing it's Daniel Jones. Richardson will probably find ways to get in the game. Riley Leonard will be 3rd, but they'll all probably get plenty of time starting at quarterback. Probably. Here we go, 2nd and 10, plenty of time. Checks it down over the middle, inside to the 7. Tyler Scott on the catch and run. So 3rd and short, Harrison Sr. Got it. Can't write up the Jets yet. They got a solid team, but no quarterback. I mean, Fields can do what he does, but I don't know. He's got to get way better as a passer. Their wide receivers might get so mad at him. On the run, Monangai inside the 5 to the 2. 1st and goal for the Bears. Here we go. Halfway through the second quarter. Up, the late flag coming on in. All right, that's their schedule. All right, give me 1 second. Face mask. Boom. Half the distance to the goal. That's going to bring them to, like, inside the 3. What are they, 1.5, somewhere around there. The Raiders, Steelers, Panthers, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Giants, and Jets. Wow. Those are some weaker teams for sure. But if you put the Patriots in there, maybe they could steal some of them. But those are some weak teams. And I wouldn't say the Patriots are really better than those teams. But yeah, that is... Falcons might be a playoff team. Those other ones, not much. I think the Raiders are going to have a better offense, but their team's a little shaky. But yeah, that's a lot of winnable games there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But they're not going to win all of them. Maybe they win 5 of them? Half of them? Are they better than more than half? Do they get 7? Are you going to say they're going to win all those games? You're going to say they win 8 or 9 of those? That's not the whole schedule, but they'd have to beat, almost all those guys on their list to be able to hit all those wins. Fields looks better than Wilson. Fields is better than Wilson. That is true there, Daniel. That is true. Daniel Smith says, Patriots are not beating the Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers wants revenge on those Jets. The Pats do have an easier schedule than the past few years. Yeah, I'm curious to see where that schedule ranks. I'll have to check that out and see the toughness of their schedule. And that is something to look on over. They're winning at least 8 of those 10? At least 8 of those 10. Wow. Are you a Patriots fan? What team do you root for? That 8 out of those 10, that's a big ask. Even if you want the Bills to win 8 of those 10 games, I would say, okay, they can get there. You know, I mean, every football team loses a few games. And those teams might not be so good, but wow. High on the Patriots. You got the Patriots going over 500? Man. But that is one of the lighter schedules I've seen. It is a light schedule, so that gives them hope. I would still say they're under 500. All right, here we go from the 2-yard line after the penalty. Under center. Manon guy, the single back. Motion up top, motion back down low. Burden was the motion man. Resets. And hands up the middle. Stuffed at the line. Don't think the ball crossed the plane. Oh, that's going to be illegal procedure on the offense anyway. Illegal formation. Bring them back. What are you doing? What are you doing? What up, Chris? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Chris is a Patriots fan. Oh, you're an Eagles fan. Congratulations on the Super Bowl last year. That was a big win. Domination. Defense isn't all banged up. And a new coach, too. So, I mean, the new coach could be a good thing or it could just be Real coaches. All right. And play action fake, rolling to the outside, hits his man, chopped down at the 3. So gets about 4, but short of the end zone. That is Carlson, the tight end, on the catch. What up, Manson? Welcome in. And Jared is back. You're the Patriots worse than 7-10 or 8-9? You have them at best 9-8 or 10-7. Yeah, I would say 500 would be a great season for the Patriots if they go, around 500. You just want a penalty kick, Manson? All right. Here we go. Second and goal. Play action fake. Sits in the pocket. Watch out. And gobbled up from behind. Sacked at the 8-yard line. Down. Bagent goes. Got him. You don't think they're beating the Falcons? Now with Penix getting full off season, he should kick up his game in his second year. All right. All right there, Daniel. Rock and roll. Manon guy has nothing on the Rhino guy. Thank you, Premium. Appreciate that. And swings it up top on the screen pass. Inside the 5 to the 3 and dragged down. Can't get in the end zone. Stuffed. That was Maurice Alexander on the catch and barely any run, number 13. Let's see if Ben Johnson can do his magic. It's not working right here, right now. 7-0 Dolphins. And I think they are going for it. Under 5 minutes to play. 4th and goal at the 3. Here we go. All right, motion's back up top is Smythe. Takes the snap in the shotgun. Looking, sidearms the back of the end zone. Goes up there and gets it. Boom, gets both feet in bounds as he pushes him out of the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Maurice Alexander. What a play, what a catch, what a throw. Very nice all around. Man, that was like perfect placement. Anything deeper than that or higher than that, that's no touchdown. Bang, sidearms, goes up and grabs it. Boom, sticks the landing back of the end zone. Both feet are in bounds. Confirmed by the Rhino. Touchdown for the Bears. From the right hash, the extra point to tie this game up at 7 apiece. Snap, hold, kick, bang. 7-7 game. 4:38 on the clock. Bam, that was nice. That was a nice throw, Bagent. Alexander, back of the end zone. Bears down. Let's go. Let's go. Never became a Jets fan. Because that's a sin, says Manson. All right, all right. All right, people, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button wherever you guys are watching, whether it's the vertical side or horizontal side. Let's grow the Rhino Nation. We are 85 subscribers away from 3K. We want to get there by Thursday, September 4th for the beginning of the NFL season. So 85 subs in the next couple of weeks to start the year with 3K, because I want to finish the season with 4K on the subs. That is my goal, my mission, my plan. I think the bots are getting chopped down and then slowing down. The bots are slowing down. I'll take it. It's annoying seeing those stupid little bots in the chat. Totally annoying. Preseason football, people. Preseason football. We also will be covering the Chargers and Saints next. What other preseason games will I be covering? Let's take a jump ahead. Saturday the 9th is done. Sunday the 10th is almost done. We have preseason Saturday night on the 16th. And then Sunday, we got a couple games. Sunday the 17th, I'm covering the 2 games there. And then Monday night on the 18th. So, we got a few games next weekend. We do have a few. If anybody's interested in fantasy college football, I have fantasy college football on Fantrax. I'll post it in the chat now. Fantasy college football. Feel free to join up on that. You can you can download the app, or you can just do it on your desktop, but it seems pretty basic. Fantasy college football. Bam, there it is. So feel free to join up. The draft is either going to be this Wednesday or next Wednesday, depending on the number of teams I can get into the league. I believe we have 6 right now, and hopefully getting 12 or more in the next few days. So we'll see. I'm going to push it during the preseason game today, the 2 of them today. Returning it from the 15, 28, 25, 30, going up top, past the 35 to the 40, 43-yard line. Nice return. Nice return by Eskridge. Nice, nice, nice. It is time for halftime. 4.5 minutes of halftime. I'm hungry. My stomach is growling already. D. Eskridge. All right, Dolphins with the ball. Let's see. Zach Wilson should be back out here for the rest of the quarter. Under center, single back. And he is. Play action fake for number 0. And sacked back at the 33. Holds on to it too long. And Wilson going down. I'm sorry, Wilson. Sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry. Gotta throw it, Wilson. Wilson! Wilson! Sacked back at the 34. Crushed. Crushed, and crushed. We got a tie game. Not too much action so far because, it is preseason. Got to test things out, get things rolling. Offense is usually not in sync. Wilson, with a running back to his left, takes the snap. Pump fake, nowhere to go. It was a shoulder fake, rolling out on the run. And get rid of it. Slides down to 42 as 2 Bears crumble over him. So 3rd down coming up for the Dolphins. Man, oh man. Yee to the ha. Dak Prescott. Sorry, I saw his name scrolling at the bottom of the screen. The Bears D is deep. Dennis Allen's going to have them top 10 defense this year. Fantasy, would you take him in fantasy there, Daniel? Throwing it up top. Hits his man wide open. First down, 35-30. Stiff arm and a juke to the 23-yard line. Malik Washington on the catch and run. Well done. Bam, wide open. Easy pitch and catch there. If Wilson messes that one up, Washington would have been pissed. The Bears defense in fantasy. So that might be a possible back-end pick. Or possibly a second defense, would you say, Daniel? If the Bears defense falls to me at the end, scoop them up. Runs it up the middle and driving inside the 20 to the 19. 5 yards on the run by Jaylen Rant. Yeah, I'm going to wait on my defenses this year. Wait and wait and wait. I definitely wouldn't want to play the Bears defense against the Packers and the Lions in that division. So that's what I would worry about for the Bears defense. Those 4 games. But maybe the others go well in Chicago. Second defense? Yeah, depending on the league, you might be able to get a second defense. Some leagues you can't really hold on to a second defense. So we'll see. We'll see what we'll check out my leagues. Second defense. Roger. Let me see real quick. Yeah, the Rhine Fire won 34-24. Yep, that's final. Left that game early to cover this, but just wanted to make sure that nothing crazy happened since I missed the last 2 minutes of that bad boy. Hoo-ah! So 4 p.m. Eastern Time, the 4th and final game of the Rhino this weekend. Well, 4th and final game today. 8th and final game this weekend. Chargers, Saints. Preseason game. The Jets crushed the Packers 30-10 preseason. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Everything's made up, but the points don't matter. Whose line is in anyway? Nope. NFL preseason. NFL preseason. Almost lunchtime. Stomach is growling. Alright. We got a game. I wonder if they're going to bring in Ewers for the Dolphins in the 4th quarter and let Wilson play the 3rd. Unless Wilson's just going to play the first half and then they bring Ewers in to play a lot of the second half. We shall see. We shall see. Alright, this is a long commercial break. Because we're at the 2-minute warning. Long. Would I rather... What? I don't know what you're saying there, Pix. I don't know what that is. Would I rather watch Dennis the Menace 3 times in a row or what? Rather rat a handful of grass? I don't know what that means. Eat a handful of grass? Is that supposed to be eat? Probably got to be eat, not rat. Yep, the E is right next to R on the keyboard, so rather eat a handful of grass. I was like, what? I can't, what is happening? Eat a handful of grass or watch Dennis the Menace, the movie 3 times in a row. Eat a handful of grass. And throws it in the middle. Bam! To the 9. First down. Taken down at the 7. What a play. What a catch. What a first down. That was Ezekama. Number 84. Ezekama. Can't say that guy's name either. Eric. We're going to call him EE. Eric Ezekama. Yeah, because if I eat a handful of grass, then I save myself, what, 6 hours? How long is Dennis the Menace? I'm just thinking of time management. I'd rather do something else for 6 hours when I could eat a handful of grass in 2 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes versus 6 hours of Dennis the Menace. I mean, seems like a slam dunk to me. Seems like a quick, easy decision there. But yeah. All right. The Vikings beat the Texans 20-10. Oh, I almost thought that was Tom Brady on TV. I'm like, get off. We don't want to see Tom Brady. Good. It's not Tom Brady. Even though there is a Tom Brady statue out there now. This is a double long 2-minute warning commercial break. Holy cow. Are we in a lightning delay? Did somebody run on the field and he's still out there? What is happening with these commercials? Let's get back to the game. Ah, man, that's the main thing I like about the European League of Football is the less TV timeouts and the speed of the game. It just goes way smoother, way faster. These TV timeouts, these commercials drive me bonkers. For fantasy, the Jets defense might be scary this year. Last year, they were quietly one of the top defenses. Aaron Glenn will improve them further. Good to know. I'll keep the Jets and the Bears in my back pocket in my fantasy team. Someone got into a fight? Toss them out of here! Well, the fans probably get into tons of fights. Maybe they took it to the field. There, Shane. Unbelievable. All right, back in action. Here we go. It's about time. All right, the Dolphins at the 7, first and goal, in the pistol. And Zach Wilson hands it off up the middle, breaks the tackle to the end zone, touchdown. Boom! Tosses the football high into the sky. Boom, boom, boom. Was that right or Madison? Show me the number. It was right. Right with the touchdown. Let me just make sure. Yeah, right. Yep, right all the way in. That ain't right. Touchdown time. I hate when they don't show the player that scored. Sometimes you can't see who it is, especially with preseason with 1,000 players and their grandma with jerseys on. 13-7 Dolphins. Extra point. Snap. Hold. Kick. 14-7 Dolphins on top. How's Bajent looking? He's holding his own. He had one nice touch on the back of the end zone, which was pretty sweet. A little sidearm throw connected with Alexander. So that was nice. Got a little toe tap at the back of the end zone. Beautiful. So that was good. But he's holding his own. Wilson doing okay, but a couple bouncers that weren't pretty. But that's what it seems like Zach Wilson is. Oh, Shane says the Jets are going to be trash. What about their defense? The Bears' defense is going to be okay, but the Jets are going to be bad. I feel like the Jets always have a good defense. They've had a good defense for a while. I feel like they're always a top team, just not a good team. Yeah, the Jets' overall team is going to be iffy. Their defense should be good. I feel like that goes back to the days of Herm Edwards and Rex Ryan. that they always had their defense ready to play. Always, always, always. Yes, eat a handful of grass. Yeah. I don't know how long Dennis the Menace the movie is, but if it's around 2 hours, totally worth it. Even an hour and a half. And save 4.5 hours to 5 minutes. That's a win. When I can go and actually watch good movies while eating a handful of grass. Has Ewers played? Not yet. Not yet, Samuel. He'll probably be in the fourth quarter is my guess. Maybe halfway through the third. We'll see. Maybe Wilson gets a few reps in the third. But Ewers should see action very, very soon. Very soon. Doolin on the Colts just keeps finding ways to make that team because of his special team skills. Ashton Doolin. He's got a high floor, but a very low ceiling. Bajan has been better than Williams in camp this year. Yeah, I haven't seen Caleb. Haven't been following him. But I heard there's a video where he's trying to, toss into the net, and he keeps missing this, gigantic net. I'm going to watch that after I'm done streaming the games today. You think he fits Johnson's scheme better? All right. But, yeah, he's not going to be starting. It's going to be Caleb or bust, I'm telling you. So he's going to have to flop out hardcore for Bajan to come on in. Thank you for the sub. Let's go. And the return out to the 24-yard line for the Bears, and Bajan coming out there again. What's going on, Justin? Go Lions all day. So I guess you want the Bears to lose then, right? All the Lions fans want the Bears to go crumbling. Lions all day. Hopefully they go to the Super Bowl. Never been. I want to see them make it. Oh, Tigers and go Lions, says Jared. Tigers and the Lions of Detroit. Throw your hands up for Detroit. All right, from the 25-yard line, Tyson, Bagent, screen pass up top. Hits his man and gets about 10 yards. Travis to the homer on the catch and run. Cowboys are first and the Lions are second, says the butterfly. All right. Interesting combo. You must love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a great time for you. Deflected over the middle and incomplete. Trying to check it down to homer. Can't get it. Caleb Williams. I do have a cool bobblehead. I gotta break that boy out. The Caleb Williams bobblehead. He's got the USC jersey, the Dodgers hat, and he's doing the football in a stiff arm pose. Runs up the middle, first down on 3rd and 1, gets 4. Moving those chains. Homer coming through. What up, Michael? Here comes the bots. The bots are back in town. The bots are always around, man. We got to shut those guys down. Shut them down. Takes the snap, Agent sits in the pocket, checks it down just like before. This one's not deflected and gets about 6 yards to homer. 45 seconds left in the first half. Seeing if the Bears can get in field goal range to put some points on the board. Put more points on the board. What's going on? The Rising of the Rhino. Da Bears. What's going on? Jason, welcome in on the vertical side. Bear Johnson is not a patient man. If Caleb doesn't pick up his offense quickly enough, you might see Bagent in after a bye week. Wow. You think you would pull the plug on Caleb all year? I feel like he's almost got a free pass for the whole year. Unless he plays so bad. We're talking about bad on top of bad. That they're really going to let Caleb loose. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I think he's got a long leash. Caleb Williams. Unless he's going to whine and cry like a little girl. Throws over the middle. Wobbly duck might have been deflected. And incomplete. Going to Carlson and can't get it. So 3rd and 4 with 43 seconds left. They were who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. Love it, Michael. I love it. You guys know who that is. That's why we took the darn field. Want to crown them? Then crown their ass. From the 43, screen pass down low, little bubble, and gets a first down. Gets about 6er just short of midfield. 37 seconds on the clock. The Bears have one timeout left, and they just used it. So therefore, carry the 1, take away the 1, no timeouts left. 1 year pass, and then he's going to get the big ugly axe. I would think so. I mean, unless he doesn't do the basic things. I mean, if he really goes downhill, maybe Bagent comes in relief in like the third or fourth quarter if they're getting blown out, just because it's such a bad game. But Caleb would be back the next game starting, so that could happen, something like that. All speculation, all opinion. Deflected, intercepted the 34. Contested catch picked up by the Dolphins, returning it past the 50 to the 45-yard line. Boom, boom, boom. 27 seconds left, and the Dolphins have a chance to get in field goal range. Right on. Is Ewers in? Not yet. Not yet. Let's see if he comes in a moment. Spike that like. Spike that like. Williams does not get a pass, says Daniel. If he was taking number 1, he's the worst quarterback of his class. We'll see how J.J. McCarthy plays. I'm curious to see how he does after missing that first year. Johnson demands good play. And like you said, Bagent has looked better than Williams. Wow. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if he's no nonsense and gives the hook early. And Wilson back out there and sacked at midfield. Holds on to it way too long. Sacked again by big boy number 9-0. Robinson smashing him. Man, no leash, not a long leash for Williams. You guys are strong. You guys are harsh on these guys. You don't want to give them a chance. You're giving them the hook nice and early. You will get no time and you will like it. The Rhino Nation is ruthless. We will crush you. Crushing them. So the Dolphins up by 7, 21 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts left. Maybe can get in field goal range. Zach takes the snap, sits in the pocket, running. There we go. Tackle from behind after a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Wilson. 14 seconds left. Ooh, there is a possible Sanders field goal. Get a little bit closer. Wilson being Wilson. It's true. Do it.
I'm sorry, Wilson. Wilson, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, Zach. I'm not.
Wilson.
Oh, Zach. What is going on? 14 seconds on the clock. Why is the internet messing up? Hopefully there's no glitch. Hopefully my internet doesn't fade. It seems like it's a little shaky. Hopefully I don't freeze. But I should be back if I do, just in case. Give you guys a heads up. Internet seems to be acting up. Almost a pick 6. Oh, man, he would have been gone. He would have took that to the house. Oh, man, Smith would have had a pick 6, number 32. He would have been gonzo. Maybe it's just this, I don't know what's happening over there. Wilson almost had that pick 6. He almost threw a pick 6. He was done. He would have been done. Okay, I think it's just on this end. I think the internet's fine. All right. Terrell Smith, 15 tackles, 1 interception, and 4 pass breakups last year. That would have been a sweet preseason pick 6. But there's another chance. 8, 7. Wilson runs into zone offensive lineman. Sacked. Down he goes. This guy's the worst. Bears defense coming through. Wilson is indecisive. I mean, maybe people in open downfield, but he is not making the throw. He won't throw it. Gun shy. Gun shy. Williams is backyard football style, like Russell Wilson, where he used to run around like crazy. And I see Bo Nix doing that a lot as well. So those guys are just running around trying to extend plays, and it works. But it's not a long-term solution. It doesn't work a lot. It can work occasionally, but man, he's got to get the developmental football skills. Indeed. Got to get the basics down. Over the middle. First down, 45-40, and out of bounds at the 38. And I think the double zero's on the clock. It goes to halftime. Can't get out of bounds in time. And here we go. It stays 14-7. That was Burden on the catch and run. Halftime it is. All right, I'm going to go take a little 10-minute break and scarf my lunch. I'll be back for the second half. Check out my socials, Rising Rhino, everywhere. I got some affiliate links in there if you guys are going to buy anything on Amazon, eBay, coffee, football cards, what have you. But make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Must eat some food as we are on our third stream. 2.5 games down, 1.5 to go. See you guys in a few minutes. Thank you so much. Rhino Nation. Wait, oh, they put a second back on the clock. They put a second back on the clock. Sorry, people. Man, I just took the headphones out, and they're kicking a super long field goal. And he nails it. They put a second. They come back. They go back to the game. They have 1 second on the clock, and he nails a long field goal. Makes it 14-10. So the Bears are down by 4. Jeez Louise. That's ridiculous. My bad, people. Santos coming through with the field goal. Bang. All right. There we go. That was nasty. Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So now it's 14-10. Now I'm going to take a little break. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Wilson seeing ghosts. That is the Wilson way. That's crazy. They just flashed back to the game and put a second back on the clock. Wild. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. silly bots. What's up, Eduardo? RC? I'm scarfing some food. I'll be back in a few minutes, people. Back in action. How are those bots treating us? Terrible. Terrible bots for halftime. They didn't even stop in the second half, during halftime. They never stop. The bots are relentless. Those crazy bots. All right, back in action just in time for the second half of the Bears kicking it off. Man, I scarfed it just in time. Jeez Louise. And touchback in the back of the end zone. So the Dolphins will have the foosball. 1 second, people. All right, back in action, people. Let's go. I'll be covering the Saints and the Chargers after this. So the Dolphins have it at their own 35 after the touchback. Zach Wilson's still out there, hands it off up top, and gets about 2 on the carry. Not much there for Jaylen Wright. Man, oh man. All right, let me get the other side up there. Oh, the bots are going to town on the other side. What's going on, Lion King? Trash, 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 trash. We were scarfing food at halftime because this is my 3rd game. All right, so back in action, under center, play fake. Wilson rolling up top, crosses body, hits his man, and gets about 6 on that catch. EE on the catch. There's a comma coming through. All right, let me see. We don't have anybody on the vertical side. La, 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 la. The vertical side is getting destroyed. What up, Eduardo? And go Bears go. So I had to fix the vertical side. You don't know what to do? These bots are deranged and undeterred. They will not stop. They're like the Terminators. They will not stop. Forget the rest of the line from that movie. What's up, what's up, what's up, Ira? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back. Say what? All right. Zachary Wilson still out there. He's Zach Wilson. He is the Zach Wilson. So whatever you think of him, that's what is. He is, yeah, we'll just say that. And sits in the pocket, just stand there and sacked again. Mr. Indecisive going down. So it'll be 4th down for the Dolphins. Another sack. He holds onto the ball way too long. He doesn't like to throw it. And when he does throw it, he hops it to you. He throws a little bouncer. He bounces it to you. It's a rough to watch this guy play. Yank all the wires out of the bots. Huzzah. Yanking them all out. All right, so the Dolphins 3 and out, have to punt it away 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter. And returning from the 5, here we go, right to left, past the 10 to the 14. Is that Williams on the return? They're showing the number 18 jersey for the Caleb Williams. No. The stupid vertical side. I'm going to have to do one thing real quick on the vertical front. Hands it off, going up top, and runs into a brick wall. Maybe gets a yard on that carry. Maybe. Maybe, maybe. All right, let's put this on. All right, vertical is going subscriber mode only. You gotta be subscribed for a minute before you can chat on the vertical side. It is too ridiculous over there. There's no mods over there. Throws a pass up top to the 20, gets it to the 21, and it'll be 4 yards short of first down. You gotta show the player, man. They're not showing the player. We got Case Keenum out there to start the third quarter for the Bears. Case Keenum. So Tyson Bagent's day is done. Played the first half. Now Keenum out there. Tua won't play long this year before getting another concussion. Oh, that's not good. Caleb Williams' nail color is invisible because he's not there. Hey-oh. Going up top and intercepted. Overthrown, and the Dolphins with the pick. Flag on the play. And bam, Jones coming through, number 23. Man, oh man, Keenum throwing an interception. We'll see what the flag is, though. Dolphins up 14-10. Zebra reporting on the penalty. Pass interference on the defense. Spot foul, so no interception. Automatic first down for the Bears. Got him. Dolphin interception, but nope. There's a flag on the play, Giants fan. And he was definitely holding him from behind, so pass interference it is. All right, here we go. Running it up top and driving for 8 yards to the 40. 8-yard run for the Bears. Was that Hankins? Deion Hankins? Hankins it is. It is Hankins. Steve from New Hampshire going incognito. All good, man. Appreciate the love and chilling on the vertical side. Thank you. All right, well, let's see. We're closing at 900 views on the vertical sides. Very, very nice. And about 300 on the horizontal. Getting people on their phones, not on their laptops. But deflected. Oh, diving. Can't make the interception. Incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Case Keenum had hands in his face. Wow. And another flag down. Another flag down. Holding on the defense. Automatic first down. The Dolphins not playing legit defense. Holding and penalties. Yep, not letting the guy go, and after 5 yards, can't hold him. Can't hold him. Bam. What kind of Bears are Chicago anyway? I don't know. Runs it up the middle, and the scrum push for about 5 yards to the 49, just short of midfield, right in the middle of the sea. Not the sea, but the sea. The sea. Hankins on the run there. Are they koala bears? Black bears? It is a good question, and I don't have the answer to that one, Ira. Teddy bears, that's the answer. Runs it up top, first down. Breaking the tackle, dragging him to the 40-yard line of the Dolphins. The Dolphins having trouble tackling the Teddy Bears. Hankins coming through. Moving those chains. Honeygram bears. Aren't those little Teddygrams? The Teddygrams. Oh, I had to go into subscriber mode only on that side there, Hawkins. The bots were going crazy. The bots were going crazy. All right, here we go. 5.5 minutes into the third. Keenum throws a dart wide open at the 20. First down to the 15, all the way to the 12. Beautiful. Toure on the play. Samori Toure. They just got them wide open. They're like, who is this guy? He's not going to catch it. He just runs down, turns around, hits him. Easy peasy. Got him. Got him. The Gummy Bears. There we go. We got some good answers from the chat. The Gummy Bears. All right, inside the red zone, the danger zone, offset I, pump fake, hands it off. And the trickery doesn't work. Only gets 1 to the 12 and dragged back. Hankins on the run. Might have been illegal formation. I saw a couple guys moving. Illegal shift. Yep, illegal formation, illegal shift, and back him up. Didn't see the flag originally, but the Zebras got him. So back him up 5 yards. Case Keenum used to be a Viking. He is a terrible quarterback. Yeah, Keenum was on the Vikings, on the Texans, and I'm trying to think, was he on the Falcons or the Cardinals? I feel like he was on one more team. I don't remember there, Ira. Anyway, hands it off up top and gobbled up for no gain at the 18-yard line, and that's where it stays. I don't know what running back that is. Don't have him on my... Oh, no, Wheeler, my bad. I do have him. Ian Wheeler on the carry. I almost didn't have him on my roster. I added him after. And he's slightly in a different spot. Washington? Keenum was on Washington? All right. Take your word for it. Sign over the middle. First down. Right at the 30. Nice play. Ja'Day Walker, number 20. And they're marking him just short of the first down, actually. Not giving it to him. Ja'Day to the Walker. All right, going to the line. 3rd and 1, but that was a good play. Under center, single back. Hankins, the single back bunch formation. Changing the play. 7 minutes left in the third. Hands it over the middle. Bang, bang. And can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loses a yard. It'll be 4th and 2. Crushed and stuffed. Stuff 'em. Gummy Bears. The bots must be dropped. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and Vince is back. The Bears versus the Dolphins. Very, very nice. Hey-oh, we got another subscriber. Keenum to the back of the end zone. Almost makes the play and bobbles it. No catch by Walker. No catch by Walker. Thanks for the sub. 29-18. 29-18 on the subs. If we can get 2 more on this stream, that would be fantastic. Keenum put it up there for him. Could have had that. That would have been a touchdown. He brings that down. That's a touchdown for the Bears. Hits him in the hands. It was like, boom, drop. Has the Dolphins organization reached dumpster fire status? If Tua goes down and they have Zach Wilson at quarterback, then yes. It is just going to be a perpetual dumpster fire. Keenum's a good veteran presence as a backup. Yeah, he's a journeyman backup. Yeah, he's not going to threaten the starter. You know, he is who he is. Backup. And the starter's just like, yep, cool. They're not going to be like, you know what? Well, we're gonna start Keenum this week. No, only if you're injured is Keenum coming in. Yeah, he's a backup. He's not brutal. He can't move. You can see he's I feel like he looks like he's getting up there, but yeah, And there's nothing wrong with a solid backup. I mean, I wish the Colts had a solid backup. They don't even have a solid starter. You got Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones and Riley Leonard. They could use a Case Keenum as a backup. But the two guys are fighting for starter reps. And sad times. Enough of the Colts. Anyway, moving on. Dumpster fire Dolphins. That's got to sting. That's got to hurt. It's got to sting. But so many of these wide receivers not making the team. So many teams just gobble up wide receivers and just let them all play. Because, I mean, Hill and Waddle haven't even played. Westbrook and Keeney played for a little while. But, yeah, the rest of these guys, they're nobodies. Nobodies. But the Washingtons were getting a lot of action. Eskridge just saying had a good camp. But, man, the rest of them, yikes. They'll be in the UFL and CFL in no time. In no time. Tua gets hurt. Tyreek acts like a little diva. And they end up dead last in the division. Wow. I don't... Wow. Dead last behind the Jets, Patriots and the Jets. That would be something. All right. At their own 5. And Ewers is out there. Oh, jumping over the defense. Madison coming through, getting about 7. Number 14, Quinn Ewers. Holding on the offense. Bring him back.
What have I done?
I don't want no scrub. Sing it, Ira. No scrub. 7th round pick. Ewers out there. Mr. Texas. All right, 1st and 12, only losing 2 yards on that holding penalty. Backed up at the 2 1/3 yard line. 7 feet away from the end zone. Runs to the middle out to the 10. Boom, boom, boom. Madison on the carry. So it'll be 2nd and 5 as we're approaching 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 14-10. Dolphins on top of the lowly Bears. Caleb Williams, no action today. No action. Well, 1 drive, 1 possession for Tua. No DJ Moore or Rome Adunze for the Bears. And throwing it high, bad pass there by Ewers. Unacceptable. Can't hang your receiver out to dry. Getting shellacked up top. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Very bad pass. Anthony Richardson-esque. Yikes. Going up to Weiss. Theo Weiss Jr. The Weiss. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hold on. I totally read that wrong. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Rhino. Yeah. Thrown over the middle, off the hands, in good coverage, incomplete. I don't want no scrub. Sorry, the terrible singing. Leonard's a rookie. It's time to show if he can play in the NFL. I'm actually excited about Leonard because Jones and Richardson kind of stings. So I got that. My hope is transferring from Richardson to Leonard. Even though Richardson still can grow, but he's made of glass, and I'm just worried about him. So there's the little bit of hope that I lost from Richardson's going to Leonard. Return the punt from the 40-yard line. Here we go, right to left. Stiff arm to the 45, cutting up underneath. And tackled out of bounds. Richardson on the return for the Bears. What up, Frozen Gun? Long time no see. What up, Frozen? Snowflake the Dolphin. Where you at, Snowflake? Snowflake. Got another sub. Thank you. 1 away from the goal for this stream. We're at 29-19. You guys are awesome. Peyton with Peyton Manning. NFL, yes. The frozen gun loves it. We love it. This is preseason game number 2. I'm covering preseason number 3 after this. Chargers and the Saints. But we got 7 or 8 preseason games this August. And that's it. That's all I can do. I still have tons of CFL to cover. Tons to cover. Hawkins in the building. Jackson Dart is the talk of the town, says Big Task. He looked good. Nice little touchdown to little Jordan Humphrey, I believe it was. Jackson to the Dart. We're going to always compare Dart to Sanders, but Giants could have had Shador at the end of the first round, but they went Dart. It's probably the better bet. We'll see how Shador does. That's not Snowflake. Oh, man, haven't watched that movie in years. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. 8 likes to 40. Let's go. For a preseason football game, I will take it. Ewers is better to back up Tua than Zach Wilson. Hopefully Miami sees it the same way. All right, here's a question for you, Daniel. Which backups in the NFL are worse than Zach Wilson? Which backups in the NFL out there are worse than Zach Wilson? That is my question. That's a thinker. Who is worse than Zach Wilson as backup? That's not a rookie quarterback. That's not a rookie in 2025. So, just like Riley Leonard, and Ewers don't count, who is worse than Zach Wilson as a backup? Super stoked for the upcoming Bills versus Ravens. When is that? When is that game? I only wrote down that I got preseason games. I didn't write down which games on all of them. Minshew. Ira says Minshew. Okay. And sacked back at the 40. Down he goes. Sit down, Keenum. Sit down. Minshew. He does know how to strike a pose. He's always he's good at posing. He's probably the best poser. The best poser out there. Yeah, he is so up and down, so inconsistent. Especially was on the Colts, too. I was pulling for him. He was a 6th-round pick. Yeah. Throws it up top to the 48. Where was Minshew from? Oh, why am I forgetting the college? Because there was another quarterback that played well after Minshew, but he didn't get drafted. He didn't even get a sniff. Because they were doing that air raid offense. But Minshew turned into something. What college is Minshew from? The porn star mustache. I know. That's the world we're living in. Shador Sanders versus Jackson Dart. I know. Throwing it up top, hits his man for about 3 yards. Not much on that one. That was Joel Wilson on the catch, and it'll be 4th down for the Bears, and they got to punt it away. I should know this. I'll get it. It's not coming to me yet. Minshew. Not Clemson. September 7th. The Bills Ravens. Is that Sunday night? Is that the Sunday night game? That would be awesome. I thought it was preseason game. Sunday night. That's what it is. And fair catch at the... Oh, he lets it bounce over his head. Fooled the cameraman. And then got me as it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Well done. Flag. Why is there a flag on the play? Anthony Richardson will become the worst backup soon enough. That's fair. I hope not. Chubby Unicorn Nation, what's going on? Snyder, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. We got a little holding, and I'm going to back him up. Richard, cash so many CFL overs this weekend. Same with the NFL. Good stuff, Rich. Good stuff, Richard. Make that money, man. Make it, make it, make it. Where did he go? Is it Miami of Ohio? No. It's the same. Oh, I can't think of that other guy's name. Where the Colts had it. And they took Jacob Eason that year. The Colts. But there was this other guy I wanted the Colts to get later on. Minshew played at East Carolina? East Carolina. Uncle Rico. Not drafting Uncle Rico. What is my take on Daniel Jones so far? I would say disappointing, but it's not like that I had any high hopes for Daniel Jones. I mean, I want him to do well, but I don't have the hopes that he's going to do well. And we got exactly that in that preseason game. It was just, yep, this is what he is. This is what he does. This is what we're going to get. It's just so blah. That's Daniel Jones. He's blah. He's not going to do anything amazing. And occasionally he'll do some dumb plays. So that's not a good combo. You want some amazing plays and then maybe some bonehead plays. I feel like that's what Anthony Richardson is. He's like, he'll make some great plays and he'll do some terrible plays. But Jones is just like, he's mid at best. And then he'll also just be like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And you just have no clue what DJ is thinking. And then even if you know what he's thinking, he just throws his garbage pass. So I think that is the Daniel Jones we're seeing and the Daniel Jones we're getting. But he's in a contract year, so maybe he plays lights out and he does great. I'm just not banking on it. Andrew Luck, Hall of Fame talent with an iron. No, Hall of Fame talent with a Tin Man heart. That is the Andrew Luck. Danny Nichols, Danny Pennies. He is not drawing but dimes. Pennies at best. Danny Wheat Pennies. Danny Wheat Pennies. All right, from the 10-yard line after the holding penalty, the Dolphins going left to right, play action fake. And nice slant, well covered. Can't make the grab. Incomplete. That pass was on the money going to Wheeze. But incomplete. So it was a nice throw by Ewers. Just good coverage. You like Jackson Dart? You liked him in college too? Seems like a nice fella. At least he didn't come from Duke for the Giants. The Giants should be done with the Duke quarterbacks. Danny Tokens. Danny Tiddlywinks. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Throws it up top and drops the pass. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Can't even get a screen pass going. There's a couple worse. Sneeze is coming. Mason Rudolph. Trubisky. Trubisky can't pass at all. But he is like a perpetual backup. He knows how to win that backup job for some reason. I don't know why or how he does it. He just does it. Mitchell Trubisky. Stidham. Oh, yeah, he's bad. Those are good ones. I would say Stidham's the... Oh, my God. I don't even want to rank those 3 there, Daniel. Those are good ones. Pressure. Oh, Ewers sacked. Fumble. Scooped up by the Bears at the 2. Oh, no. Strip, sack, fumble. Ewers goes down. The Bears taking over at the 2 or 3 yard line. Oh, crap. John Mara, incompetence. There's a couple worse. Those are 3 solid ones. Mason Rudolph even had a chance to start. Stidham, no. Trubisky, no. Those. Mason Rudolph's the closest one. He's probably the best of the 3. Trubisky and Stidham. I guess Trubisky's above Stidham, right? Oh, man. If you did a start bench cut with Mason Rudolph, Mitchell Trubisky, and Jarrett Stidham, good luck. That is not fun times. Ouch. They forgot to turn the AC on at church. That's a disaster. They don't have any of that tax-free money to put there. Huh? All goes into the Pope's pockets. Oh, the priest's pockets. My bad. And hands it off in the middle and stuffed. Loses a yard. Sit down. Nowhere to go for the Hankins. You took Harvins and Dobbins in Dynasty. That's pretty solid. They got some potential. Harvey with injury and Dobbins. All right. Not bad. Harvey and Dobbins. Nice little combo. Yeah, Dobbins at the end. One more year, then Harvey taking over. And from the 5-yard line, they're going to get a little false start. Man. Oh, man, oh, man. They got to put the AC on. Put it on. You got the money. They got the money. Everybody donates. They're going to come there. At least keep them cool. I can keep going. I'm going to... Okay. Takes a snap. Sidearms it up top. Hits his man. Gets it 8. Why is there yellow laundry on the field? Josh McCown, Ryan Fitzpatrick are your favorite backup quarterbacks. Oh, it's a penalty on the defense. Ruh-roh. Offside, so a free 5 yards. Redo it. McCown, yeah, they were long-time backups. And Fitzpatrick, I feel like he wasn't even always a backup. He was like the bottom league starter all the time, going to all these different teams. He produced just enough to be a starter and top-notch backup. He was great. Mr. Harvard. All right, second goal at the 5-er. Hands it off up the middle. Gobbled up again. The Dolphins defense coming through. Nowhere to run for the Hankins. They do have the money. They just forgot. I guess they didn't get the message. I will be nice. I will play nice. Carolina and Atlanta are in the best positions for backups. Dalton and Cousins. Wow. Pressure. Throwing it on the run. Sidearm delivery. Hits his man in the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, baby. Hankins at the goal line. Touchdown, Bears. And they take the lead 16-14. Bears on top by 2. Nearing the end of the third quarter. Bang. So it is Keenum to Hankins for the touchdown. Can't run it in, so they'll throw it in. Yeah, Kirk Cousins. I don't know if he's going to stay on the... I feel like they want to find a trade partner. Extra point is good. 17-14. Bears on top. All right, so the voice is holding up okay today here in our third stream of the day as the third quarter is winding down. Go, Eduardo. Go, Eduardo. Go! Yeah, Dalton is definitely a solid backup for a long time. And I feel like Kirk Cousins wants to start. Definitely getting starter money. But I don't know if there's any buyers for the Kirk Cousins. I don't know if they want to just release Kirk Cousins because he is a contract master. Kirk Cousins. Let me see here. Ryan Fitzpatrick would always get around 3 starts with every team. He always did really well. He'd be a guy who'd be like, all right, I'm going to throw 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions in a single game. The Al Bundy and the reverse Al Bundy. Thank you for the sub. We're at 29-20. Let's go. Appreciate the love, people. Appreciate the love. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Peace sells, but who's buying? Nobody. Cousins, you like that. You like that. You like that. All right, we're in the final 80 subscribers to 3K. Man, still getting a little oomph in my voice. My apologies, people. 8 streams. Well, it's almost 7 streams in 2 days. We have one more after this. The Chargers and the Saints. Voice trying to hang with my body. The voice can only do so much. What up, Gmail? Still going, my man. Still going. And we got one more. It's almost at 12 straight hours. I did have a 23-minute break in between the European League of Football games. Bajan might be one of the better backups. I mean, he's a young kid, but he could be a perpetual backup type of guy in the very near future. Keenum and Bajan. So once Keenum goes out into the sunset, Bajan will take over. Returning it from the 15, Dolphins out to the 30, 35, 40, and still on his feet to midfield. Past midfield to the 49-yard line of the Bears. Megadeth. What was that guy's name from Metallica that started it? They got kicked out of the band. They sent them packing onto the bus. Paul, Pete, David Mustaine. Dave Mustaine. He is a weaker version of a Mustang. Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine. I don't listen to Megadeth. I just know, I think I know. Anyway, sits in the pocket. Ewers just throws it away up top. Looking, indecisive, and just throws it 5 feet above the receiver's head down the sideline, incomplete. Dave, I don't think he goes by David. I think it's Dave Mustaine. I was reading Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, and they had a part about that, where, you know, with the huge success of Metallica and the success of Megadeth, but you compare it to Metallica, so you're never fully happy with that success because it's not a Metallica, but it's a Megadeth. Breaks the tackle, swings around, and the Dolphins on the run for about 20. Inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. Well done. That was Ollie Gordon on the carry. Looking good breaking that tackle. Dave Mustaine. Yep, the lead singer. But he wasn't the lead singer of Metallica, right? Wasn't? Why do I feel like he played drums? I don't remember what else he did, but... But the lead singer, yeah, I was never a Megadeth fan. One of my students, that was his favorite band, and I'm like, wow, Megadeth, okay. My dad's favorite band was Metallica. They were good. I don't think they were super amazing. Well, they were really good. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, of course, but they had lots of good stuff, but they weren't great to me. I'd rather listen to the other rock and rollers, if you will, or rock all-stars like AC/DC, Guns N' Roses over Metallica. But maybe I'm just a little crazy. I don't know. I really need to purchase the ticket, get in the plane, and witness the sport in person. I've seen a bunch of games in person. I've been to a bunch. But we're trying to build this channel up there, Gmail. Trying to build it up. Dave wrote the majority of Kill 'Em All. And a lot of the major riffs in Metallica used up through Master of Puppets. Yeah, James Hetfield is the singer of Metallica. But what did Dave do when he was with Metallica? I know he wrote a lot of stuff, but I thought he played an instrument. I didn't think he was just a singer. Yeah, the salary for Kirk Cousins is going to be hard to trade. They might just have to drop him. But I don't know if he's going to cause a lot of problems on the bench for Atlanta, so I don't know. So much dedication, Gmail, that's right. Facts on top of facts. Rising Rhino, yeah, I enjoy Metallica. I do like my fair share of Metallica. I just don't love Metallica. I like a lot of their songs and enjoy listening to a lot of their music. It's just not in the love stratosphere. They got a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of songs that they hit on the radio and I'll listen to them. But I don't go out of my way to listen to Metallica. But they're enjoyable. They are enjoyable. And their most popular song, I believe, was my dad's favorite song. You guys know it. And runs it up the middle from the 30 to the 24-yard line. Gordon on the carry. Ali, Ali, Ali. Hetfield. Dave was never I didn't think he was. He was the lead guitarist. That's what it was. I was thinking drummer, but I was wrong. What year did he get kicked out of Metallica? Was it early 90s or was it late 80s? I also don't remember exactly when Metallica started. I thought it was late 80s. And runs it up the middle for about 2. Gordon again on the run. You're more of a Slipknot fan. That's another one. I haven't listened to them in years. I have their first 2 albums, and I went to a midnight sale to get their, CDs, yeah. Compact disc at a midnight sale. And I've seen them in concert a few times. In 81, they formed in 81. When did he get kicked out? Or was that when he got kicked out? All right, here we go. At the 24-yard line, 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, Ewers. Looking, he's got time. Slanty over the middle, hits his man. First down, breaks the tackle. 15, 10. Bulldoze to the 4. First and goal for the Dolphins. Nice catch and run. Madison giving everything he has to fight to get inside the 5. Slipknots. Old school. They're still going strong, I think. I think I've seen him twice in concert. Oh, that's when he was kicked out in 81. Did they start in like 79? All right. 81. Wow. Kicked out in 81. Because I think it was, partying too hard? He was a party animal. Man, oh man. Voice, you have one more game, Voice. One more game. We're here in the 4th quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Thank you, Daniel. Dave Mustaine played guitar for Metallica before being replaced. Kirk Hammett. Okay, yeah, I don't know all the people, just I just know the lead singer. I am not a Metallica master. A bunch of my friends love Metallica. They love them. Love them. Oh, they started in 81, kicked out in 83. Roger. Ira with the fact check and the updates. Good stuff. You love the hardcore metal there, Gmail user. Nice, nice, nice. Cannibal Corpse. Wasn't Cannibal Corpse in the Ace Ventura movie from the 90s, 94? Where it goes in there and Jim Carrey's doing the whole dancing around, squeezing his way through. I think it was Cannibal Corpse. Slipknot Psychosocial. 36 like. Jello from Vermont. What's going on, Kimball? The original Vermont. What's up? Welcome in, Vermont. The Kimball in the building. I feel like they go back after talking on the sideline for so long, then they go to a commercial. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. The Vermont showing up when football begins. Gots to love it. All right, any other subs here in the fourth quarter is gravy. It's extra on top of the 29-20. As we inch our way closer to 3,000 subscribers. That movie helped Cannibal Corpse blow up. Is that what happened? Yeah, I wasn't super big into the music in the early and mid-90s, so don't know much about Cannibal Corpse. I just remember that's what it was from. What is their main song? What is their big hit? I know they had like one main song, but I can't think of right now. Preseason football, Kimball. Get ready. Get ready. I got the Saints and Chargers next, and I think 4 or 5 more games after today for the preseason football. Cannibal Corpse. I can't name the song. I don't know. Music is your life. Nice. Vocalist and death metal band yourself. Back when you were cool. Back in the day. Oh, is that's what it's called? Alright, I gotcha. Hammer Smashed Face. That is a song title for the ages. Yep, I definitely wouldn't remember that. Probably haven't listened to that in a long time. I'm going to have to listen to him. Kimball wants the Dolphins. Screw the Bears, he says. You're all shared up on the social media. Good stuff there, Frozen Gun. Good stuff. We got one more game after this. Madison's walking off slowly. Walking off slowly. La 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 la. Alright, sorry, just reading a message. Alright, first and goal thanks to Madison. He won't be able to finish the job because he's walking off and back to the locker room. Aints and bolts. Can't lose. Runs it. Ollie gets a yard to the 2. Rhino Nation, Rhino Nation. Let's go. I need a trophy. I need to make a Rhino trophy. I should make like a makeshift Rhino trophy. And yeah, and have it for like the, here for people that win my fantasy leagues. And be like, oh, you won. And then maybe like I can write onto the Rhino trophy the names of the winners. Vermont is hotter than North Carolina. That is not fun. If I can find a way to make a cool little trophy, that'd be funny. I do have a little fantasy trophy I never used that I got back in 2019 for the Alliance of American Football. I bought a little trophy. I should get that back here. I should put a rhino on it. I should take that. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it. There's injury on the play. I'll be back in a second. The bear is down, holding his left knee. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find this little trophy. And then maybe I could add things to it. That'd be sweet. I got it. Show you guys in a second. What's up, David? Says, go Dolphins, go. About to pound it in. About to take the lead. Band formed in 81, kicked him at 83 before recording their debut album on Alive 'Em All. What's going on, David? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I think the other word is bad for the algorithm, so I gotta like switch it up. The Dark Album, what is that? Swancologist. Don't know that song either. All right, under center, Ewers. Motion to the tight end spot. Hands it off up the middle. And, oh, he almost gets in, but only gets to the one. It'll be 3rd and goal. Bears holding him. Ollie can't get in. Gordon almost got in. Gordon can't get in yet. Maybe if it was the ball was in his right arm, maybe, but it was his left arm, so not cross the plane. Can't cross the plane. All right, here we go. Hands it off again up the middle, over the top, bang, into the end zone, touchdown. Ollie coming through. Touchdown time for Ollie Gordon, number 31. Touchdown, Dolphins. Boom, boom, boom. Dolphins on top. Gummy Bear down. He's okay. He'll be fine. Dolphins up 20-17, 3-point lead. Extra point coming. 21-17 Dolphins on top. And of course, Murdoch comes in. He's a Patriots fan. Wants the Bears to win. Me being a Slipknot fan makes you smile. Yeah, I haven't listened to him in a while. I've seen him a few times in concert. Have a couple of their CDs from back in the day. Yeah. Do you like Stone Sour? With, what's his name? Cody? Cody. It's Cody, right? Cody. Oh, man. Give me a second. I keep thinking glass because it's, I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. Oh, I can't think of the name. Oh, it's not Cody. Corey. If I would have had the original part right, I probably would have pieced it together. So I was off with the Cody because I was thinking, actually, I was thinking Papa Roach with Jacoby Shaddix. But that was blocking my mind. Corey Taylor. Super Bowl shuffling, baby. What's up, gaming boys? Sneaking on in. Sorry, missed your message. What up, man? What's happening? All right, here we go. I found my trophy. So, Fantasy Champion. Bam. So, this is what I have here. I should, like, doll this bad boy up. And it's solid, too. And add some rhinos to it. And I feel like I could add things to the side with all people that won the Fantasy League. So we can get, like, a whole bunch of things on there. He's got a football in his hand. Right there. Got a little remote. Right there. But, yeah, I got this and haven't used it. So this is a solid little trophy. Corey Taylor, yep. So we get this. over there. There we go. Alright. Chilling before work. Oh, man. You probably got to work in... You got another hour before you got to go to work there, Gamer Boy? Probably. You reside in Indiana, but your love for sports is in Chicago. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. One of my colleagues is a huge Chicago Bears fan. Loves them, loves them, loves them. So, we talk football a lot at school. Who's the new refrigerator raider? And out of the kicking zone, penalty on the Dolphins. Fail. You get down with some Stone Sour? It was Corey's original band before joining Slipknot. Ah, see, yep. I thought he went there as a side project after or during Slipknot. Whoever recruits the most Rhino Nation subs gets the name on the Rhino Trophy. Maybe I should give it to like the Chatter of the Year, Subscriber of the Year Fantasy Award. That'd be funny. Wants to go deep and checks it down. Man, he wanted to let it rip. Keenum's like, and then throws over the middle and it completes. Personal foul, shellacking. Keenum down, 15-yard penalty.
This is Sparta!
The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. When is the Colts' first game? Sunday, September 7th. Yeah. Sunday, September 7th. Pitches it down low at the 45. Gets to the 41 of the Dolphins. That is Wheeler on the run. You live closer to Chicago than Indianapolis, but you're in Indiana. An hour of outside of Chicago town. Chi-town. He reformed the band after they released Iowa and Slipknot was on a break, which is pretty cool. Wow, they took a little break. How long was that break? How long was the little break? That was early 2000s, man. And runs it up top for another 3. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Dolphins. Saunders on the run. I don't even have him on my roster. Saunders. I'm not covering preseason. I'm what? I don't understand. It's no compute. Breaks the tackle, runs up the middle to the 28. And Wheeler on the run. Wheeler with the first down. Bam, bam, bam. (21-17) Dolphins on top. Oh, my Colts preseason? I'm just covering what's on NFL Network that fits into my schedule. And runs it down low to... Gets about 2 yards by Keenum. Yeah, the Colts preseason. I don't know which one. There might be one on there. I couldn't cover the game Thursday because I had to teach. I had to stay late. And that's, of course. That was one of the first games on NFL Network. And like one of the only times that I have to stay late at work. And I missed that game. 2002, yeah. Yep, makes sense. Pressure, screen pass, gobbled up. Can't make the catch. Incompleto. Wheeler. Yeah, the Colts. I don't know if I have... maybe there's one more game on NFL Network. Maybe. Yeah, Frozen Gun. that August 30th, yes, I have a lot on that day. Let me see here. I'll get to that in a second. Give me a moment. It is 3rd and 8 for the Bears. Blitzing. They pick it up. Steps into the pocket. Keenum dumps it off and gets it to the 19, just short of the first down. The line is a little bit off. There might be a hit on a defenseless receiver. Man, Joel Wilson on the catch, and he is slow to get up. He's trying hard to get up. He stays on one knee. That's going to be a personal foul. A hit on a defenseless receiver. Who's the Colts' backup? Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, and Riley Leonard. So they're calling a personal foul. Automatic first down.
This is Sparta!
Bam. Oh, man. He got the forearm to the helmet. With all the momentum. Bang. That one hurts. When work and fun call. Yeah, but I couldn't stream it for the people. But I watched the first half at work. As parents were coming in, I would go and, I would talk to them and they would leave, and then I'd get back to the game and watch a few minutes and stop and go, and I was able to see the first half. The rise of the Rhino. We are rising on up. All right, back to the college football on the 30th. It seems like I have a lot of games that day. Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, FSU, LSU, Clemson, and Utah, UCLA that day. And Wheeler on the carry, breaking another tackle to the 5 into the end zone. Breaking tackles is Wheeler, taking it into the end zone for a touchdown. But we shall see. Pause for the flag. Wait, they had a flag on there. I don't see it anymore. Oh, illegal formation. Oh. Alexander, number 13, the wide receiver, did not set on the line. Negates the touchdown. Ouch.
What have I done?
Ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurts. Slipknot got famous first. Stone Sour was the first band. Guitar player Jim Root plays for both bands as well. Okay, I didn't know that. Did not know that. Going to the end zone. Drops it in there. What a pass by Keenum. What a sliding catch by Walker. J.J. Walker used to say, touchdown. Got him. Yeah, buddy. Bang! Touchdown time for the Bears. Regaining the lead 23-21. Extra point coming. Snap, hold, kick. Got it. 24-21. Bears up by 3. Oh, Jim doesn't play with Stone Sour anymore. He left. Not with Stone Sour anymore, says Ira. Trying to talk your sister into subbing. She's partially deaf. And asked if captions will be available sometime in the future. Her boyfriend is totally deaf. Both lip read. But captions are better. I think there's a way that I could set up captions. Go Bears, says Gaming Boy. I think there's a way to set it up. I think I have to do that before the stream each time, though. That is an option there, that is a possibility. Let's go. Bearing it up. Da Bears. Yep, so Saturday the 30th, it seems like I can do 4 college games. I mean, I don't get much of a crowd for college football because of the illegal streams, but I definitely want to cover a bunch of college this year, whatever fits into the Rhinos' schedule. The Bears are the monsters of the Midwest, says Vince. Monsters of the Midwest. I am learning a lot from you guys today about the musica. The music. Awesome stuff. Let's see how we're doing. We got a little over 300 views on the horizontal side. Over 1,300 on the vertical side. So the vertical is hitting hard. The vertical is hitting hard today, but not the horizontal. I don't know if there's many other people streaming it right now, but whatever. What's up, RC? You don't know what to do? These bots are deranged. Deranged. They will not stop. Fun fact. Sid Wilson, the DJ of Slipknot, has a child with Kelly Osbourne. Kelly Osbourne? And they got engaged at the last Ozzy show before his passing. Oh, man. I remember, Osbourne did have like a song that hit the radio, right? Didn't she do a version of Papa Don't Preach? I think she did Papa Don't Preach, right? Was it Kelly Osbourne? I think she had her own song too, but I don't remember what that was. I remember Papa Don't Preach though. Returning to the 2030 to the 34. Oh, was Henny on the return? Henny. Papa Don't Preach, but I think she had her own song. I don't think I could pull that one out of thin air. Kelly Osbourne. I think it was a catchy little song, but it didn't last long. Wasn't around much. 8.5 minutes left in regulation time. No overtime in preseason. What's up, Eduardo? Let's go. Ozzy Osbourne. Watch out for that guy. R.I.P. From the 39 out to the 43, 4 yards on the run for the Dolphins. We're just about 3 games done. 1 to go. Chargers and Saints coming up soon. Go Bears, go, says Eduardo. The percussionist of Slipknot, Sean Clown. Say his last name, Crayon. Son plays drums for the band as well. Throws it over the middle to the 39 of the Bears. What a play, what a catch, what a first down. A.J. Henning coming through. He's on like the bottom of the roster. He's going to have a hard time making the roster, but you never know. Never know. Oh, the bots were able to subscribe and hop on in. Hold on. The sneaky bots must have subscribed just to go crazy. They're evolving and trying to take over. Ridiculous. Bots are back in town. The bots are back in town. The child's going to be metal royalty. Play action fake. A bad one. And a bad slant and pass over the middle incompletes. Terrible. That was bad all around. From the fake handoff to the throw, everything. Everything. No DPI. 6.5 left in the fourth quarter. We got about 15 minutes. And then the next game will start. Well, it should start right after this one because it's on NFL Network. So once this ends, I will shut it down, redirect you to my next stream, and we'll watch round number 4. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, the band called Vended. Vended. Oh, that's what that said. I thought it was I read it too fast. I thought he said plays drums for the band. Plays drums for Vended. Got it. Misread that. And yours up top, incomplete. Can't get it to his man. Who is that little fella? Baldwin. He's trying to get the Baldwin incomplete. Oh, I missed it. I didn't see the message before. My bad. Yep, I missed that one. Yeah. Corey Taylor's son's band. Vended. Am I saying that right? All right, field goal attempt from the left hash. Yeah, I missed that. I didn't see it on the bots. Popped up and blocked that message. Stupid bots destroyed me. And field goal, boom, gets it inside the left upright. Ties game at 24-24. Yep, thank you. I had to go back and see it. The bots coming through. I had them blocked on the vertical side, but they found a way to sneak on in. And they snuck in. The Chinese calendar is wrong. It's the year of the bots, not the steak. Well done there, Brent. Well done. Man, oh man. All right. Blue Jays play at 4, and nobody cares. It's a football day. Football, Dallas. 2 European League of Football games and 2 preseason. Preseason for the NFL. But we got a tie game here, 24-24. All right, kicks it off and bounces into the end zone. Oh, did he step out of bounds? Oh, it's a touchback. I think he touched it before he was able to step out of bounds and grab the ball, because then it would have been an illegal procedure. But what are we going to do with 25 shoes and a bag of waffles? It's true, Dallas. Try to take over the world. All right, people, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe it up, join the Rhino Nation, and yeah, tons of football on this channel. Tons and tons and tons. All right, the Bears have their own 20 after the touchback, and swings it out to the flat. Hits his man, first down the sideline, 14 yards on the catch and run by Wheeler. Looking good. Good job, Wheeler. Ray Finkel. I'm looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts. Hi-yo, we got another one. I will take it. Thank you, Rhino Nation. We are up to 29-21, unless you're a bot. If you're a bot, then that sub will disappear. The Rhino Nation. What up, David? On the vertical front. Rhino and the brain. Runs it for about 5 yards on the carry. It's Wheeler yet again, getting a lot of action as this fourth quarter is winding down. The Teddy Bears. A minute. 5 minutes left in regulation time. No overtime. There shall be only one winner. Or 2 losers. Throws it over the middle. Hits his man. First down to the 47. They try to rip the ball out, but does not work. John Jackson on the catch. Excuse me. John Jackson. Moving those chains. Move them. I like to move it. I like to move it. The Bears like to move it. The Guardians trying to make a comeback today. Not gonna happen. Teddy Bears and Honeygram Bears. The Teddy Graham Bears. Run by Wheeler, nothing there. Second down. Silly bots. The bots are ridiculous. You don't like that? They only let J.J. McCarthy play one series. He's got to play more. He'll get more. They'll get him ready. They will get him ready there, Ira. I don't know when, but it's soon. They will give him more reps. He needs more reps. Pump fake. Throws it over the middle. Hits his man at the 50. All the way to the 43. A first down. Was that Walker? I only saw for a split second. And they show the Lions, Vikings, and Packers. J.J. McCarthy, the new starter. Lions won the NFC North for the last 2 years. Consistency under LaFleur. La loser. Nobody makes me bleed in my own blood. Nobody! You guys know what I'm talking about. And throws it up top of the bubble. Can't get the block. And he just gets hit. Richardson on the catch. So it was either Richardson on the last play or Walker. But they didn't show me. Long live Chief Wahoo. Oh, wait, no, that's Chief Yahoo. Chief Wahoo. What the heck? What's up, gaming boy? The robots are definitely back in town. They're making a comeback. Not a half winner. There is no half winners. Throws it down low, gets it to Richardson, fights inside the 40, still on his feet, driving to the 35-yard line before he's taken down. 7 on the catch and run, 2 yards short of a first down. Oh, the gaming boy knows it. He knows it. I'm white. W-H-I-T-E. Man, not many people get all my terrible jokes, but the gaming boy coming through. Thanks for the sub. We got another one. Thank you, bot. The bots are subscribing and rising the Rising Rhino Nation. The Rhino Nation. Chief Nakahomer? Does he play with the Guardians? The Cleveland Guardians? He's a good chief. What's up, Chief? Are people not allowed to say that either? Like, when people at work, the designated village idiot at work where, he'll be like, hey, Sporto, what's going on, Chief? What's happening, Jack? What's going on, Shooter? Hey, how you doing? Is it one of those guys that uses Chief and all that stuff? Is that like frowned upon in the work establishment? I don't know. I don't work in the real world. I work at a school in my bubble-wrapped building and teach kids how to live and do math. So I don't know what happens in the real world outside of sports. My life is math and sports. But only the real sports, not like the fake sports like, soccer, golf, tiddlywinks, and your daddy's BMW. I think I had too many cups of coffee today where nonsense is just spewing it out. You use that term there? Okay. All right. I'm just trying to think of things to talk about that are pretty funny. You haven't heard that in years? Is overtime happening? No, there's no overtime in preseason. Preseason football, there is no overtime. Nothing. Yep, one of the bots ran away. We're back to 29-21. So those sneaky bots, they go and subscribe. They try to, scam and spam the chat and then disappear. But we are 79 subscribers away from 3K. Godin is back in business. What's up, Godin? What's happening? The Raiders-Seahawks game that I covered on Thursday night ended in a 23-23 tie. So this could be a 24-24 tie. Could be. Hopscotch should turn professional. It'll be in the Olympics in no time. Get your favorite piece of chalk ready. And your favorite pet rock. You use it when you're digging in on someone you don't like. Hey, Chief. What's going on, Capitano? Capitano? You don't miss the drama and the clicks that go with the real world office settings. I hear you. I hear you. You used to work in an office for years. And now, own business, tearing it up. Keep tearing it up, Steve from New Hampshire. Keep living the dream. Living the dream. We might get a little, we'll get a whole bunch of Tyler Shuck for the Saints today. Rattler's getting the start, though. Spencer Rattler. Little Jake Hayne there, too. And they got, Hunter Decker, I think is like their fourth guy, who's runs it up the middle. Not much there by Wheeler, as we're on the other side of the 2-minute warning. So the Bears are good. Never mind. The Bears are trying to get in field goal range to try to win this. Nope, it's 4th down. Miami using a timeout to try to win this. I like it. We got a JJ raid. What's going on, JJ? Where is he? Welcome in, John Williams. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. JJ in the building? I don't believe it. Where is he? There he is. Play-by-play with JJ has arrived. What's going on? What's up, cool? There it is. Play-by-play with JJ covers all that is Phillies, Eagles, and Flyers. And I guess the 76ers, if you will. One of the top-notch streamers out there. Tons and tons of baseball. Also does something called the Diamond Zone, which is covering all the baseball games at once, like the NFL Red Zone. When runners are on, and he is on, JJ's on, you will hear the play-by-play over there on his channel. Go over there and subscribe it up. Throws it up top. Trying to go back shoulder. Defender all over him and incompletes. Going to Walker. Nothing there on 4th down. So it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bears. And the Dolphins taking over, baby. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Michael? Joining in on the raid. John Williams. Oh, it's JJ's birthday? Happy birthday, JJ. What's up? What's up? Colton is here as well. Welcome in, Colton, on the JJ raid. Nice. And Jack DeWhite from JJ Land. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the $2 dono. You didn't have to do that. Just a like and a sub would make me happy. But this is for you, Jack. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the dono. We have a 24-24 game, people. Appreciate the love. Just smash that thumbs up. Help the Rhino crush this YouTube algorithm. From the 36-yard line, screen pass down low by the Dolphins. Ewers. And hits his man Weiss for that short little catch and run. $1:35 on the clock and counting. There was too many bots in the way. I must have missed it. Must have missed it there, RC. And throws over the middle on the quick slant past midfield to the 47-yard line. Bears saying no catch. But it looks like a reception to me. Armstrong on the play. No, they're calling it incomplete. It's 3rd and 5. They're calling it incomplete. No catch. All right, here we go with the 41. Shotgun running back to his left. Here we go. Takes the snap. Ewers dumps it off over the middle. Off the mark. Too high. Incomplete. Over the head. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Gordon can't make the catch. Remember the 72 undefeated Dolphins season? Bob Griese, Larry Csonka, Mercury Morris, Jim, I don't want to say, was it Jim Kick? That guy, I don't know. Super Duper? Super Duper, watch out. The Southpaw back in the building. What's up? Another nail-biting finish. This one would go to overtime, but it's not. There is no overtime. What's going on, Michael? You're trying to get JJ to do a raid. You got him. You got him, Michael. Appreciate that. Happy birthday to JJ. Pass over the middle and makes the grab, and grinding for extra yards is Gordon. Move those chains. 1st down, Dolphins. Approaching 1 minute left in regulation time. All right, at the 40-yard line, we might get a long field goal for the win for the Dolphins. We shall see. And they snap it. Ewers has to throw it to the ground because there's a flag on the play as they blow it dead. You know, like the Dolphins when they had Ricky Waters? Ricky Waters from the Niners? Did he play his last days as a Dolphin? We're talking about Ricky Williams. Okay, Ricky Williams. I was like, Ricky Waters? I remember him on the Niners. I was like, I think he played somewhere else at the end of his career. I don't remember. I don't remember where else Waters played. Seahawks? Maybe the Seahawks? I don't remember. Almost 50 likes. Awesome stuff. Another guy sneaking in on the vertical side. Sneaky, sneaky bots. Sneaky bots. And Ewers sidearms it behind us, man. Feet aren't set. Throws it too far behind him. Incomplete. Going to wheeze. All right, we're over we're about 1,600 views on the vertical front. There's not many on the horizontal side, but a lot on the vertical. We're approaching 400 on the horizontal. Your buddy's messaging me. His last name is Waters through. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ricky Williams. Going up top, overthrown, incomplete. Ewers' pass is off the mark today. Not looking good. I don't like it. Eye test, not liking the form by Ewers. That is why he's a 7th round pick. Feet aren't setting. On the move. Sidearm. Too deep. I'm not liking his fundamentals. Not liking it. Bunch of significant injuries this weekend, Southpaw. All right. Chomas is back. Nice. Awesome stuff. Overtime. No overtime, RC. There is no overtime in preseason football. Over the middle, deflected at the line, incomplete. Going to Armstrong, can't connect. And it'll be 4th and 15 for the Dolphins. 31 seconds on the clock. You know, the only other game I covered in preseason was a 23-23 tie. And this one could be a 24-24 tie. So the 2 preseason games I'm covering might be ties. That's what we have here. The Dolphins on the attack. At the 45-yard line, 4th and 15. Pressure! Ewers takes the sack. His arm's going forward and the ball's out. They're calling it Bears ball at the 41-yard line. Unless he went and brought it back and then the ball comes out. But they're calling this a fumble right now. And the Bears recover. Oh no. Bob Griese, the surgeon, because he would surgically slice and dice the defenses apart there, Godin. Yeah, he was just before my time in the 70s. I got to go back and watch the classics. Oh, it looks like the ball hits the ground and then comes out. I don't think that's a fumble. But either way, if it's a sack, it's down and turnover downs anyway. So whether it's a sack, fumble, it doesn't matter. It's going to be Bears ball after that sack. The Bears get their chance. So close yet so far. They have it at the 41-yard line of the Dolphins. 26 seconds left. They have all their timeouts. Must get about 6 yards to feel comfortable about a field goal, and they blow it dead. Full start on the offense. Bring them back. Bring them back. All right, we got that lost bot sub back. We're back up to 29-22-78, away from 3K. Ewers. He doesn't look good. Ewers doesn't look good. We might get a Bears victory. And throws a strike over the middle to the 33 and off the hands of Jackson. Incomplete. Austin Reed slung that on the money, but Jackson can't hold on to it. Nice throw by Austin Reed coming in relief for Case Keenum. Number 16. Any Bears fans remember the fridge? I remember the fridge as a kid. I was young, but I remember him lining up, pounding things in. I remember Refrigerator Perry throwing it down low to the 42, and Jackson can't hold on to that one. That time it was good coverage, incomplete. 3rd and 15. Man, they got to get a little bit closer to attempt a field goal. They're too far back. They need a few yards. They got to at least get those 5 yards back, if not another 2, in my opinion. How could Jackson drop that? The throw was perfect. I know. It was a nice throw by Reed. He comes in there and slings it. Yeah, they got to get about 8 yards, it seems, for a reasonable field goal attempt. 3rd and 15. The Saints and Chargers getting ready. Oh, wow. It's already 7 minutes after the hour. Throwing it down low. Incomplete. With 10 seconds left. Oh, they're lining up to kick it off. I will send you guys there in a minute as the Saints and Chargers starting it up in Los Angeles. So I will redirect you over there, and we'll get started in a couple minutes. We got one more stream. We're covering the Chargers Saints as the Chargers get the ball first, return it to the 20, 25, 30, out to the 36-yard line. So 10 more seconds left. I will send you there in a few. Man, oh man. They got Taylor Heinicke coming out there to start at quarterback. 9 NFL seasons, 29 starts. Bears going for it, throwing it down the middle. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. No points for the Bears. And maybe we'll get a Hail Mary by the Dolphins. We'll switch over soon, people. Chargers and Saints underway. We're going to finish this up. 5 seconds on the clock. Walter Payton was one of the best Bears ever. Who's the first quarterback to wear glasses? Who was the first quarterback to wear glasses? Heinicke? Whew. All right. So 5 seconds left. And then I'll send the redirect, and then I got to set everything up. No time in between, sad to say. So they're showing a little dual screen on NFL Network. Heinicke on the run, throwing a strike up top, too high, off the hands, incomplete. Flag over there in Los Angeles. All right, we might get a Hail Mary here from the Dolphins. Oh, a little wheel route up top, incomplete. And there might be 1 second on the clock. Let's see if they put, Griese? Griese was the first to wear glasses? Or the Bears, Al Bundy's team? Yeah, I think they were in Chicago. Was it? I know Bears. No, Bears was, what's his name? John Goodman, in Roseanne. I know they were Chicago. And I remember they were going for the Bears. Was Married with Children? I don't remember. Too long. All right, they did put 1 second on the clock. Last play for the Dolphins. Drops back to pass. Ewers over the middle. And, Waddle, hook and ladder. Dumps it back to the 30. 25. Lateral down the sideline. Come on, scoop it back. Oh, and he's touched down and then scoops it back. Oh, man. That's always fun. I love me some hook and ladder. They had a couple nice ones. One receiver couldn't get it. Goes down, 24-24 tie between the Bears and the Dolphins. All right, let me go send you over to the next game. I'll redirect you over there now. Stay with me. I will send you on over. Thank you, Rhino Nation, for all the likes and subs. I'll see you in a minute on the vertical and horizontal side. The redirect coming right here, right now. I'll be set up in a minute. So I need a minute, but I'll send you guys over now. Thank you, Rhino Nation. Sending you over. Come on. Of course, something has to mess up.